Okay, guys, just got through making my first bus bar for my new battery style. This right here is what the end result is. This right here is just a test, and I'm not completely convinced I'm gonna go with this yet. Actually, I'm gonna have to put some tape or some shrink tubing probably on this right here. On the next one at least. Probably won't be able to put anything on it right now with that underneath either, cut it off. So this is just a test anyway. So made me a little jig. So using these screws, I screwed this down, and I decided I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wide, 15 long. Okay, it's 150 cells. So I'm going to run basically, and I'll play this up here, make it a lot easier to see. Third cell over. And of course, I'm using the fusing type material. So basically, this will just lay on there and then soldered it. And then, of course, everything will be spot welded to all the cells. And then this will come up here, and this bus bar is set up to connect to actually the next one to it. It's going to be 7 in series. And I've went with a little bit smaller wire than I think some of them use, but I think it's going to be fine. I may test another next size up just to see how easy it bends and how easy it twists and stuff. But I really like the way this came out. I think it's going to be easy, for heat transfer to solder. I think it's going to be able to hold the amperage as far as cells. And as you can see, it came out kind of like this right here, and that's what I wanted. Actually, I want it, once I mount it, it's going to be facing up like that. So when it's laid on there and soldered in place, then this right here will actually stick up just a little bit. That way it will mount easily to the next one to it. And that way they will mount in series. So I'm going to have 7 of these, 150 cells. They're going to be anywhere from 3,000 milliamp to 26 to 29, 2,600, 2,900 milliamp, almost 3. So I'm going to go through and balance all my cells, basically make sure, run through Repacker, and find my best balancing option. Because what I want to do is I want to make sure each pack has pretty much the same milliamp hours. I'm going to go through every one of them. I've actually got a new tester for testing resistance, because I have a Opus, I have a Xanflare, 2 Xanflares actually, and I just bought a Litacola, and none of them seems to be very consistent on the internal resistance of the cells. So what I done, I bought another tester online. I might make a video on it, but it is very, very consistent. You can check a cell, go back, check a cell, go back, check a cell. You'll get the exact same reading. And I'm basically getting like 40s and 50s on cells that the Litacola, Xanflare, and Opus was saying was 150, 200 or more. So basically it's telling me that cell is not really any good, not usable, when in fact they actually are. So anyways, want to make a quick short video here. I am going to try to grow my channel. I'm going to do some more project stuff. I'm getting a camera, GoPro style. I think it's a Hero 5 or something like that. So I'm going to try to do a little bit better videos. I got some other stuff that I do that I'm probably going to try to do some videos on. And, people that have questions as far as it's working on this type of stuff with the power walls, and try to help out the community. I know there's a lot of people out there that's getting into this. It's very interesting. It's really caught my attention, and I really like doing it. And I've got a lot of people in my area that would really benefit from the solar and backup power, because in this area we have a lot of storms here in Indiana. So I want to be able to, kind of help people have a very cheap option to keep power for their home when the power does go out, because especially people in the country in these areas in southern Indiana, they do lose their power. So that way they'll have another option to run their home, and especially the people who have like concentrators for oxygen and other emergency things that they really got to have to survive. So that's one reason I'm kind of going to start to work on my YouTube channel, is to kind of help promote what I'm doing, what other people can do. If they choose to do it on their own, then they can do these projects on their own. Watch my video and other people's videos that do the same thing. I mean, that's where I learned a lot of mine. I'll give credit out to where credit's due. It wasn't for YouTube, a lot of this stuff I wouldn't know how to do. So I'm all the time telling people that, if you watch YouTube, there's virtually anything out there that you would like to do, you can find it. So if you're willing to search for it, watch the videos, follow along, it's an amazing resource. So that's one thing that kind of got me interested in the batteries and doing this right here. I do like the fact of having backup power. I've done some videos on my power wall that I have now, and I'm going to be doing some changes. I'm going to actually make my cells this way now, and I'm going to use the Batrium balancing system, and I'll do some videos on the Batrium. I just unboxed it today, and so that's another thing that we're going to be kind of going over as well. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. If you guys want to comment, like, I'd appreciate it. I got to grow my channel to a certain amount before I can actually monetize it and make any money from it. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I just like sharing. So you guys take care. Talk later.